people thought they should have, and they give everything they've got in their heart, and that's been our motto. My father-in-law's Mike Rhodes. Y'all probably heard of him. He came in and talked to him. He talked to him about heart, and it's kind of been our motto since. And I tell you, they've done a good job. Any questions?
Just take us through your down 10 and not shooting very well. What turned it around for y'all?
Just sticking with it, you know. We found out kind of they couldn't guard us a little bit, so we started going 4 out, 1 in. We had a freshman stepped up. And this girl right here is district MVP. Kayla, you didn't play very well.
Oh, I know.
But we spread them out a little bit. I knew our girls would fight. Even when we were down, I thought we were making their shots tough, and we were holding them to 1 shot. And if we kept that going, I thought we would get ourselves back in it. And I thought Ashley and Daisy and Sabry really carried the load there. Sabry being able to get to the rim, I thought at any time. Sabry's problem, sometimes she's not aggressive enough, and she was enough tonight to really help us. But you know, our girls, we were down 15-2 in the region semifinals at Wayne County against Wayne County, and then we go up at the half 17-16. So, you know, I don't think this group looks at the scoreboard. They're going to play as hard as they possibly can, no matter what the score is.
McAlpin's had some big games for Dresden. How satisfied were you with basically the team defense you all did on her?
I mean, she's a tremendous player. I mean, we guarded a girl Saturday night in the sub-state that was averaging 19.3, and we held her to 5. So I tell you, it helped us with Hatchell living in foul trouble, no doubt. But McAlpin, she's a good player. We put some length on her tonight, though. I mean, I bet she hasn't guarded, you know, gone against very many 6-footers that can move a little bit. But, I mean, great players. I mean, they're very, I'm telling you, I watched the tape of them, and I was just so impressed with how well coached they were. I mean, just tremendously well coached. But did a great job of team defense. We thought there were some people that we could help off of, and I thought our help defense was great. But I thought the way we rebound, I mean, you can look at us, we're not very tall. We're coached by shrimp, and we play the game with shrimps. And but that you don't have to be tall to block out, and I was really pleased with that.
Y'all want water?
Sabry, what was kind of the team's mentality there when you were down 10, you know, in the second quarter and really not playing very well?
We had to get a defensive stop because whenever we get back down, our goal is to hold the ball to get what we want. And we did that. Driving the ball, kicking it out for 3, not crumbling under pressure because we drive in pressure. We handle it very well.
Hey, go through your mind, Sabry, you went 11-13 without on the night. Got in there close, late in a very tight game. Kind of what's the thought process when you step to the line?
Like it was whenever we were at Wayne County, whenever we were down 2, and I know that I had to make at least 1 to tie up the game, so I kind of thought that same mentality that we were there.
What were you guys doing defensively in the first quarter? Well, I had points for those foul points. They didn't have that basket. What's going on defensively on the floor? What are you guys doing up there?
I just think that we knew we had to get a stop, and we knew that they were really good offensively, so we were trying to take away their best assets.
You just kind of took over scoring for y'all, just kind of determined to make something happen out there.
Yes, sir. I knew that we needed to put points on the board because one of our main scorers were out of the game, and I knew that if we weren't driving and trying to score, then we weren't going to get anything. So I just tried to get any shot that I could.
Go back and pick up the board without even a second ticking off the clock. Kind of talk about maybe how frustrating it is to pick up 4 fouls and not be on the floor to help out, but also how much you believe in these teammates and how they performed tonight, even though you couldn't be on the floor.
I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to have 4 fouls and not be able to be out there on the floor in NGSU's gym with my teammates. But our freshman, Paige Clinton, she stepped up so big. She done so good, and she really helped us out a lot.
Amen. Y'all want to talk about the next game, Dresden County? Did y'all watch much of the game?
Yeah. We saw how good they were, and we're ready to step up and take the challenge.
We played them 2011. We beat them in the first round, and then they beat us. Oh, yeah, we beat them in the first round 2011. They beat us in the first round 2012. So we're very familiar with Jackson County and how good they are.
What's changed with this team from 2012 to now and the success you guys are having?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the girls. I mean, I think we've always tried to build our program on hard work and defending and rebounding. And last year we got beat in the region semis to a team that, I mean, they were better than us girls. I know y'all don't want to admit it. Summertown was better than us last year in the region semis. I tell you, every time I open up the gym, there's girls in there shooting it. They'll come in during break in school. They're shooting it. We did a little Mustangs Olympics that tried to, it's kind of after Butch Jones, what he does at Tennessee with their Vault for Life and their Olympic program, and just trying to get kids to get kids in the gym, on and off the floor, leadership. I didn't call kids to get them in the gym. They had to all through the spring and the fall, and I think they built off that. We shot 57,000 shots, you know, in 7 weeks, and I think they took ownership. This group, they're winners. And they got a taste of the state tournament their freshman and sophomore years, and they didn't like getting put out last year, even though we got put out by really good teams, and that's why we're here. I mean, these girls, their heart and their leadership, and a girl that's not in here, Riley Mitchell, our point guard, number 5. I mean, we moved her to point guard 2 weeks into practice this year. She's never played it before, and she just gives everything she got. You know, I mean, it's a tremendous group. I think what's changed is I think our heart's gotten even bigger, and they're playing for themselves more, and they're all about team. And I've learned a lot about this team. I mean, learned a lot from this team. It's, coaches, we get into X's and O's, and how big a player he is, and how this, and this team has taught me that stuff's important because they do a great job with that. But it's about their heart and their teamwork. That's why we're alive. Still playing.
Daisy, we talked Saturday night about how good of a feeling it was to make it back to state your senior year. How much more better does it feel to be one step closer to a state title?
It's always, from the very beginning, it's been our goal to get to the state tournament, but once we got here, we didn't want to stop. We just kept going. That was really what was on our minds. We're here, but we're not finished.